So I just got back from watching the live action adaptation for How to Train Your Dragon, and yeah, let's talk about it. So leaving the room, I felt immediately and throughout the movie chills. I had tears during the moments that you guys probably would expect. And if you love the original movie, the animated version, you will adore this film, okay? This movie is visually stunning. The music is the same as the original one, but in this version, it just hits different. I'm telling you, it hits different. There are some moments in the original one that in this film they extend those scenes. The camera work for the flying scenes makes you feel like you're actually on the ride with Hiccup. It's incredible, and it's even an adrenaline rush. You know, it's crazy. It's just, man, the casting for this movie though, everyone did their job to perfection, even Hiccup, played by Mason Thames. My only iffy casting was Astrid, played by Nico Parker. No hate to her. I think she did really good, but I feel like Astrid should have been casted a little better. But the other castings, again, this film is not really a film that I would have expected to get a live action adaptation, but so it was weird to see the characters in live action rather than the animated version. I still prefer the animated version, although Toothless in this film, he's just so lovable and freaking adorable. I have to say, Gerard Butler, as the father, he knocked it out of the park. Okay? Being the most popular Hollywood actor in the movie, you know he had to set an example of how this should be done, and he does it to perfection. In every scene he's in, every emotion he has to express, he does it to perfection. Okay, whenever he's sad, angry, afraid, happiness, love, whatever he feels, you can feel it yourself too. Okay, he's just that good, and this is probably one of his best works of his career. If you guys love these dragons from the animated version, you will love these dragons again in the live action version. They look so good in live action with the CGI, the coloring, the sound design, the movements. It was done to perfection. Okay, and you know, and you can tell the workers behind this really cared and really wanted us to make sure that we will leave the theater loving these dragons, especially Toothless. His CGI design in the movie, everything that you guys watched in the original movie, it was the exact replica in this one, but only better because it was live action, and live action made everything stand out and look so much better than the original one. As far as the actors, it was hard for me to imagine them portraying their respective characters, especially Mason Thames for Hiccup, Nico Parker for Astrid. But I'm still gonna say that Astrid could be casted by someone a little bit better. But Nico Parker did a pretty good job. I'm not gonna take that away from her, but I still think Astrid, her character, could have done a little better because some of her dialogue, some of her actions, some of her even when she portrayed emotions. I feel like the animated version did it a little better than the live action one, but everyone else saying that they're dynamic together, how they all acted together in this movie. You can tell that they really tried to bring their characters to life, which they really tried their best. But I did have an issue with two or three of them personally. But again, my standout is Joy Butler and Mason Thames. So overall, this movie does a really great job at bringing its original version to life with the dragons, the characters, the music, the settings, the home with the villagers, even everything about the original movie. When you watch it and you see all the settings, when you see the village, when you see where every scene takes place in this live action movie, they really do a good job bringing all that to life in this one. But again, my most important notes from this was the music in this version was so much better than the original one. The camera work in this was outstanding. And again, Gerard Butler was my standout as the father, and Toothless, obviously, he was adorable in this, and the CGI was just next level. So make sure you see this June 13th.